This could really be a very fun weekend if you're going to be having sex with someone for the first time. Hey guys, it's Terrie. So great to see you. We made it through 2020. Oh my God, we're ass kickers. We're resilient as fuck. It is December. Yes. So let's end 2020 with a bang. I am going to, once a week, be giving away a free 15-minute online psychic reading. Yes, that's a private one-on-one session with me. Now you may be asking yourself, Terrie, how are we gonna do this? Well, let me tell you. For the month of December, we're gonna be playing a game called Spot the Change. So once a week, a video will have some sort of something that's strange, unusual, or a change that is going on different from my normal videos, okay? So that's why we're calling it Spot the Change, because something is gonna be different. So if you wanna know how you can win, let me share with you. First of all, you've gotta be a subscriber to this channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, click that subscribe button and the bell notification button as well so you know when new videos are coming out. Also, you have to be the first person to comment this particular phrase. See you on the flip side, okay? And then the last part to win is you have to comment in the comment section below what the change was and when in the video the change happened. So those three things are what are gonna qualify you to win this 15-minute free online private one-on-one psychic video. So let me just quickly recap for you. Three things have to happen, okay? You've got to be a subscriber, you've got to be the first to comment the phrase, see you on the flip side, and you also have to be able to comment what the change was and when in the video the change happened. All right? I'm so excited. That means once a week, someone, is it you, will win a free 15-minute online one-on-one psychic reading with me. This is a thank you for journeying with me and helping me build my channel. This is also just an appreciation for just being with you guys, because this human experience, navigating our way through it, can be challenging. So thank you for journeying with me. And you guys, I just love seeing you and hearing from you and connecting with you, right? So let's play the Spot the Change game for the month of December. I hope you win, and I'll see ya on the flip side. Hello. Welcome to the relationship reading for December 3rd to December 6th. Now, we are in the month of December, and what that means is that if you're watching this on YouTube, my YouTube channel, we have a game that we're playing for the entire month of December, and it's called Spot the Change. There will be some sort of strangeness, unusualness, weirdness, or even a change that might happen somewhere throughout a video, and it'll happen in one video in the entire week. And if you are the first person to spot the change, and in that video, you go ahead and you write down this phrase, I'll see you on the flip side. You write down also what the change is and when it happened in the video. You're just the first person, as long as you're subscribed. So you do have to be a subscriber. You win a free 15-minute online psychic reading. So I'm giving 4 of those away in the entire month of December. So once a week, there will be a video where you'll be able to try and win a free 15-minute online psychic reading. And it's really super simple. Spot the change, write it down, be the first person to write it down on the video in the comment section. Write what the change was, when it happened, and the phrase, see you on the flip side, and just make sure you're a subscriber. How cool is that? The first one. So no nonsense, we're just gonna get right to it. All right, you guys? So now it's time for everybody to hear or to know, or let's just say what the team, my team, guides, whatever, are telling us in terms of relationships for the weekend of December 3rd to 6th. Now, just remember, these are timeless readings. So if you're not watching this during this weekend, it's okay. Don't even worry about it. Because you'll always be at the right time, at the right place. There's divine timing, right? So this message will resonate with you at the time that you hear it. So it'll be the right time for you. So please don't stress out. Also, just know that this is a reading for the collective. So if you are watching it during the 3rd to the 6th of December, some of this information may not resonate with you. Okay. And just take what does and toss what doesn't. If you do want to work with me privately, you are more than welcome to book a session with me through my site, TerrieHuberman.com. But in the meantime, let's get to this. So this feels like it is a very, very physical weekend. Yes, I'm talking carnal. I'm talking, when I say vicious, I don't mean vicious like disturbing vicious. I mean like emotionally vicious, like raw, animalistic, just really gregarious, aggressive, deep and carnal. It's a very physical weekend. So lots of opportunity for sex. That's really what it feels like, a very sexual weekend. It's kind of exciting because I just feel the friskiness. I feel the rawness of it, the sensuality and sexuality of it. Now, I will say the caveat to it is that it does feel like it's more towards people who are newly in relationship or newly getting to know each other. So that's not to say that you won't have good sex with your partner if you're already in an established relationship or an established situationship or an established marriage or anything like that. That's not what it means at all. But the angle, let's say, of this raw sexual, like carnal desire, animalisticness of it is more for people who don't really know each other yet physically. So it's very interesting because this is about fucking and not making love. I'll just flat out say that. This could really be a very fun weekend if you're going to be having sex with someone for the first time. Maybe that's I'm trying to be ladylike by saying it. And it's like, nah, fuck that, Terry. Just tell it like it is. So it's more of a fuck than a love weekend. So I'll just flat out say that. So there you go. That's the energy. Really enjoy it. Like, get into it. They're talking about role playing and releasing and letting go and submitting. Ooh. So here's the interesting thing. If you're not typically somebody who can surrender and submit, switch this weekend. Like, if you're more of a dominating type, be more the submissive. And if you're more of a submissive type, be the dominating. So do the switch. Be a switch this weekend if you can. Those of you know what I'm talking about, great. If those of you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay too. But tops are bottoms and bottoms are tops this weekend. Switch it up. Get into that real carnal energy, that animalisticness. Because really what it is, it's really about release of energy. That's really what it is. Lots of pent up energy. And this week, it's almost like we've had this opportunity to kind of settle in and integrate and just kind of be like, oh, I see what's happening. I get it. It's more like I've been getting it. And because you've been getting it, you can actually get it this weekend. And there's this big, huge release. Like, really, like, get all up in there, people. Get all up in there. Release, release, release. If you can, make these sexual sessions last hours. Really work with your partner. Really build up so that when that release happens, people, holy shit, you could jump to a whole other dimension. Okay, so really get all up in there. And again, you know, even though I do feel like it's geared more towards newbies, I mean, like people who are newly in relationships or newly, you know, getting together and haven't had sex before, and it's probably their first time. It doesn't mean, you know, do role play, like meet your partner, like do role play, go to well, these days, at least in LA, it's kind of hard, but go to like an outdoor patio and pretend to like hit on your partner, you know, make it feel like, give it a sense of newness. If there isn't an actual sense of newness, create a sense of newness, okay? You guys can do that. I know you can do it, but really get into it. This could be a really huge, awesome sexual release weekend. So I'm just going to pull some cards here. Let's see what the cards say. I'm loving this energy. I'm getting all up in it. Time to fly. Yes, yes. Those energy releases can make you fly. Let's see, what's the other one? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. That's kind of interesting. So when I feel into, and this is it, these are the cards for this weekend. When I feel into it and I apply it to what I'm saying, it's like someone's wearing a false mask, but the mask is about to come off. In other words, you know, when you first get to know somebody and you're still in that, I don't want to say honeymoon phase, because the honeymoon phase can still go on. But, you know, when you're having sex with someone, most of the time, you know, you are, if you're really present to all of the energy that's building up and everything that's going on, you are very present to being in the moment and being pretty authentic and vulnerable. Usually. And what I mean by that are sights, sounds, and smells, right? Right? All of your senses. It's a very physical act. So all of your senses, your physical senses are involved. And so when you have that orgasm, when you have that energy expulsion, your mask is coming off. You cannot hide shit. You are in like probably the most authenticity of yourself you can even freaking imagine, which is like vulnerability and just like everything, your facial expressions, your body, everything. The mask comes off. So it's like if you've been one way with your partner and you've been trying to present one way, sex this weekend is going to make you present yourself a different way, which is your real way. So this is actually, it can be a really great bonding weekend for you guys to start flying together more as a unit instead of like individual. So this does not scare me whatsoever when I feel into the energy of this weekend. This is actually freaking awesome because it allows you guys to fly. So basically you're taking off your mask. You know, you're showing your body, right? So you're being really vulnerable, and there's now a physical intimacy that's going on that wasn't there before. And oh my God, with the way the energy is this weekend, it's so carnal. And when you're really in it, like super, super in it, and you're really in those frequencies of lust and desire and need and acceptance and all of that, and friskiness and deliciousness, you know, there is no room for falsities. There's no room. It's just, hello. And then all of a sudden it's like, right? I love it. I love it. What a great weekend. How fun. How freaking fun. I'm looking forward to this weekend. All right, you guys. What am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to your friends. Of course, you can stay connected to me. Check me out at TerrieHuberman.com. Maybe you want to really learn how to tap into these frequencies, right? So that you can create a different reality, create a different life for yourself, right? I can help you. I can totally help you. Book a session with me, and I'll see ya on the flip side.